Nobody wants to lose their hard work, so saving is extremely important here in Word 2013. There are a number of different options to explore, so let's do that using our Identity Branding and Style Guide document. First of all, you'll notice on the Quick Access toolbar the icon representing a floppy disk. That is your Save button. That's the fastest way to update changes. Also, the keyboard shortcut Control-S will do the same thing. So if you're updating a document that's already been given a name and has been saved at least once, you'll be updating those changes. For example, here in our document, clicking this button will update any changes we may have made. Now, if we're going to be creating a document from scratch, or if we want to choose a different name or location, for example, we need something called Save As, and we access that from the File tab. Clicking that takes us to the Backstage where we can click Save As. Now from here, you're going to see certain defaults. Right at the top of the list now here in Word 2013 is SkyDrive, the cloud. And if you wanted to, you could save your documents to SkyDrive. Everybody gets some free space with their Windows Live account, for example. And if you needed more space, you can buy more space. All it means is it's in the cloud, and you'll have access to it from any computer or device that's connected. Of course, if we want to save it to a local drive, maybe an external drive that's connected to our computer, even a network drive, here's where we go, Computer. Now with Computer selected, you'll notice over here on the right-hand side, the current folder where it already exists, some recent folders we may have used in the past, and a Browse button. And by clicking Browse, we get the dialog box we're used to seeing in previous versions of Microsoft Word. So here we see the name, and if we want to keep the same name, that's fine. We don't have to touch anything. If we want to make a version of this, though, we might add a number at the end. Let's do that. Let's call it Identity Branding and Style Guide space 2. And you'll notice right below, it's going to be saved as a Word document. Now, when we click this drop-down, there's quite a list of formats to choose from. So, for example, if we were going to be sharing this with people and we wanted them to be able to read it, not necessarily work on it, we might choose a format like PDF or Portable Document Format, or the Microsoft version of that, which is XPS document. It could be saved as a web page or plain text. Lots of different options from this drop-down. Let's just leave it at Word document, which is the latest format. There are earlier formats to choose from here as well, like 97 to 2003, for example. So we'll leave it at Word document, but let's say we want to change the location as well. Let's say we want to put this on our desktop. Well, we can use the navigation pane on the left-hand side here to choose different locations. If you have a USB drive connected, you would see that on the list here as well. Or, for example, if you're on a network, you would see network connections to choose from here. That's great for sharing, for example, in an organization. So let's make a selection. We'll go to the desktop. Now we're saving a copy of this in a different location using the same name with a 2 on the end, and clicking Save is going to do just that. Now the document does stay open, so we're now working on the newer version of this document, which is saved on the desktop. You'll see the name on the title bar, Identity Branding and Style Guide 2. So, of course, if we make changes to this and we want to update them, we have the keyboard shortcut Control-S or the Quick Access toolbar where we can click the Save button. But if we want to make any changes to the name, location, for example, even the format, we need to go to Save As.